This is two things. This is Astro Van, but also woodworking, kind of related. I just got a message via the Instagram page, the Astro Van Tribe thing, from this real nice lady in Denver, and she has my van, 2004 all-wheel drive Astro Van, all-wheel drive, and she wanted to do like a 2 to 3 inch lift on it, and she thought she got everything I said right. She got the S10 springs, and she got the kit with the blocks, but she also put the rear shackles on. And you really only need the shackles if you do the 5-inch lift. The S10 spring should give you enough lift on the rear with the stock shackles. And so maybe I wasn't clear on that in the other videos, but she sent me a picture, and I could tell that she was a little disappointed because the rear end, it was like the way I used to the way I used to draw hot rods when I was a little kid, all jacked up in the back. So I was like, oh shit, that looks high. It's like, well, you have to adjust the holes. And she sent me a picture. She was in the lowest hole, meaning the highest hole. And I called her up. I sent her my number, and we exchanged phone numbers, started talking. So talked to her around it. She's going to put the stock shackles on. Her mechanic's going to be cool. And it goes in line with, and then she'll be able to adjust her torsion keys. I explained everything. I even took pictures of my spacers with a tape measure so she understands the ones I have versus what she may have. Still waiting to hear back from her with what she's got there. But, you know, I'm here to help. If I can help, I'll help. You know, if I can take the time out of my day to do it, I'll do it. Because I just want to be accurate about things, and I want to help you. I want to help you do things right. But it goes along the lines of this video I did the other day where I talked about mechanics wanting to or not wanting to, or being comfortable with or not being comfortable with doing upgrade work on your van. She's got a good guy, and he's going to be fine with it. I'm sure he wants to get it right. I'm sure when he did it, it didn't look right to him either. So, but he did what she asked him to do. It's all going to work out fine. And this goes into this other thing I wanted to mention, because I'm doing this custom woodworking project right now, and it's if I do a wall built-in for somebody, I know that that's going to take me probably about 3 weeks, between milling lumber, which is a week or so, and making the parts, and boom, plus install. Right? So install could be a day or two, maybe a little longer, depends on how big it is. Usually when people ask me to do an entertainment wall, which would include shelving for books around it, usually that's somewhere between 12 and 15 feet long. You know, I have a system for that than I do. And I can span over 4 feet on width before you need a vertical, just with the way I engineer my shelving. And it's strong enough for a 200-pound man like me to climb on, and it won't sag. Because I know how to do that. I know how to engineer that front piece with grain orientation and everything else, so it's going to be perfect. When you look at shelving like that, a lot of times you'll see a bunch of verticals, and to me, that's too much. I want the least amount of vertical separation with long linear lines. That's just what I like. Anyhow, I can count on 3 weeks, 4 weeks at the most usually. On this project, there's a lot of extra stuff, a lot of extra little moldings and things I had to do, and it's I'm a whole week at least over on time on it. And one of the guys, they're nice guys, I like these guys, but one of them has been like, he calls me or texts me, when's it going to be done? Well, just so you know, if you're calling your mechanic or you're calling me or you're texting us, that doesn't actually make it go any faster. Custom work takes time, and sometimes you get bogged down on something. I broke 2 machines this week. I've told him all this, and I don't think he means anything bad by it. I just don't think he's listening to me when I talk to him. He doesn't hear anything I'm saying to him. He's busy with his own stuff, and then again he's like, when's this going to happen? It's all about him, and it's okay. You know, I'm not trying to bust his chops. I'm just saying, though, because sometimes people will get like that. If you came to me, it's usually because other carpenters weren't comfortable with it. So you already know that what you got me doing is not standard. I don't do anything standard. You can find anybody to do something standard. Everything I do is custom. I use a lot of solid wood that I have to mill, and all that takes time. And the wood does weird things too. So whether it's your Astro Van, whether it's woodworking, sometimes things go a little haywire. They take a little extra finesse. Sometimes there's other things that come into play. You might have a time at lunch one day where all of a sudden you got to run out and talk to somebody else. I usually tell my clients that. I might lose a few days of time in the course of the project just because I have to go look at the next project. Or I have personal issues going on. So that's just how it is. Everything's going to be fine. It always gets done. People are always happy. So just take a deep breath. Relax. You usually came to the right guy for the right reasons. In the end, it's all going to be fine. I know that in the middle of things sometimes you get a little bit overwhelmed and your ADD kicks in and you want to get something finished. But you got patience, man. Patience is a virtue. Something we all need to learn when we're young, and it's something we got to remember. Pass it on to the next generation. Calm down. And be cool. And be nice to each other. And have a good day. Bye.